Let me show you a little trick. Don't go to SmartSuite. Go to YouTube. www.youtube.com.au, and in YouTube type in SmartSuite. One word, and then reports. And not only will you find everything I'm going to be talking about here, you'll find a lot more. And you can watch these videos at your own pace. Some of them are 10 minutes, some of them are 20 minutes, but they all are about writing reports. So my recommendation, go to SmartSuite and have a look at reports and be amazed. Okay, now to be able to run any kind of report, you need to be able to press on the menu, and you need to have reports and reports. If you don't, it's simply because you do not have authority. So you need to go and see your library staff and make sure that they give you authority to be able to run reports. Now, when you run reports, the reports menu will come up, and the reports are divided into two sections. Section 1, reports created by FSI. These are all the reports on every category of information that you would possibly want ever. Okay? Now, and you can scroll down, but on the bottom of the reports, you've got reports created by me. So if you go and take any one of these reports and tailor it, they will appear on the bottom. So let me get rid of this one. Okay, delete. So now when I go into my reports menu, I've only got all the reports created by Functional Solutions. A good report is a catalog report. So let's go click catalog and just choose anyone. So report by media. Okay, so let's go down and have a look. Report catalog by media. You just click on it or double click on it, and up will come the system. And by the way, before we go anywhere, put your cursor on the top there and have a look at the version number. So you need to be running at least version 3.0.3.6. If that's not the version that you have, that's the latest version, you need to talk to us, and you need to be able to ask us to upgrade. Unlike our competitors, we've never charged for upgrades, so basically all our upgrades are free. Why not take them on and get used to running the latest and the best, and for free? Okay, so we're doing catalog by media. Media equal to, and then it tells you here, and I go, no, I don't want a media of kit. So just get rid of any selection that's in there, click on there, and it'll show you all your different media types. So I'm going to look at book. Okay, so that's what I want. And now I'm going to generate. And this is quite a massive report, because 90% of my 70,000 items in here all have a media type of book. Okay, so we'll just bear that in mind while we're waiting for this report to run. And every report that you run can be printed to the screen, or it can be exported. You can then import it in Excel if you wanted to, and then change it and sort it and multiply it and cut it, and you can do all of that in here. But we're just going to have a look at what comes up over here in the report system. Okay, here are all the pages being generated for that report. You just have to be patient depending on the selection criteria. If I just said, no, I want CDs, or I want non-fiction, or I want fiction, that probably would have been a better report to run. Okay, it would have been smaller, but I want to show you that it doesn't matter what your report selection is, you will never ever waste a piece of paper. The reason for that is because all the reports automatically go straight to the screen. You can look at it, and then you can decide at the bottom to print it if you want to. So if your report is 500 pages and you go print, you're going to print 500 pages. Okay? Or if you want to export it and then only edit out the pages you want, you can do it that way. Now, I've got media type equal to book. I could have changed the media type. So if I clicked on that, I could have chosen location equal to, and then put in your location. And I could have selected more than one location and they would all appear up here. I could have gone and, so location, or in this case, media equal to book. Then you could have said, click that plus sign and add a new criteria. So when you click that plus sign, a new criteria will open up at the bottom. And then I can say, and with location equal to library. And then I said, and again, just by clicking the plus, with supplier equal to ABC Books. And with cost greater than $5 or $50. So you can add as many criteria that you want out of the system. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's redo this report because it's still running. Okay, and we're going to do another report, but this time we're going to do it by location. So catalog by location and go open and location equal to, and we'll go location equal to art department. Okay, and go generate. And because there's not that many pages there, it's not going to be a very big report. That's how it comes. Okay, now I can go and I can say I want to be able to export that or export it in raw data. Or what you can do is you can just say print and it'll automatically print it. Now let's have a look at this report. So I've got the title, I've got the copy number and the barcode, the copy number, the call number, and the sublocation. Okay, all the sublocations are NA. So let's forget about sublocation. What about I put the price in here? So now we're going from adding, running the report for art department, and we want to put a new field of information. Whatever field it is, really simple. You just go to configure, okay, and it'll say what name do you want to give it. So I'm going to say location, copies by location with cost. That's the name of my report. Okay, now there's a difference between the results data and the template. What the results data is telling you all the fields of information you can choose from to put on the report. Okay, all the results are not going, so this is just going to say, look, I ran the report and here are all the data. Which data do you want on the report, which is the template? So I'm going to go here. Remember we talk about cost? You've got no cost, so you can't put that onto the report. So if you want to put something in the report, you go to results data, you click the plus, and the reason why accession number comes up here is purely and simply because the accession number is in alphabetic sequence. So if I click that, there's all the fields I can add to my report. So, and the one I want is costs. So I'll go here and there's my cost. So now that I've got cost in my data, I can now go and say, let's have a look at the template. And I don't want sublocation. Remember, the sublocation was not applicable. So I can change that to, and go down here. Okay, so let me just save that first. Okay, so I've changed that report. So let's go back into my home page. Okay, remember we went catalog by location. And what it did, because I saved it, it created reports created by me. And if I go catalog, copies by location with costs. Remember that one? So now if I click that and I go open, okay, and now that report opens up, let me just go and open that up. Okay, catalog, okay, and art department. So let's get rid of that and go, I want to configure that, and I want to configure the template because I put cost in there. So I want to change the sublocation field to cost. Okay, so now I'm going to have the title, the barcode, the copy number, the call number, and the cost. Okay, now when you do any of that, check it to see there's a save button here. If not, you need to hit the save button here. Okay, and then you hit the save. Okay, now let's go back home again and run that exact same report. So catalog by location, by cost. Click on that or double click on it. Art department, I can go, yeah, okay, art department, that's fine. And I'll go generate. Remember we added costs, and there's your cost. Okay, and you say, oh, I've got art department. Can I add other selection criteria? Yeah, location equal to art department. So I'll go in here, and I also want storeroom, and I also want fiction. So I'm saying with the location equal to art department and or storeroom or fiction. So now when I go generate, this report's going to be a bit bigger because I've added 3 totally new locations to the system. Okay. There's the location of storeroom, and there's all my information. Okay. Scroll down, that's all the storeroom stuff. Okay. And just keep scrolling. Okay, now there's the art department. If I scroll down there, if there is any books in the fiction area, okay, location of fiction, and there's the fiction books. And that's how simple it is to be able to do that. Now, let's get rid of this, let's get rid of this, let's get rid of this. Location equal to that. What other stuff can I do? Well, I want author. Okay, so if I go in here and I say author equal to, I can go in here and Adam Smith and Dahl, D-A-H, yeah, round down, so Dahl and John. So I want all the books with author equal to Adams, Dahl, and Dale. So I just changed my copies by location with cost. I changed that report by just changing my selection criteria. Okay, now if I go generate, same report, except it's going to only give me the author equal to the people that I put in there. Okay. Now the thing is, the report doesn't have author in there. So if you want to validate that, okay, remember, we go into configuration, and remember, we'll go into, I'm going to change that report, and the results data is going to be author. So I haven't got author, so I'll go plus, accession number, no, I want to go into the authors, okay, save that. Now that I've saved that, okay, you'll need to be able to add the author in there. So you put your cursor in there and you can go and let's reduce that size of that field. Let's reduce the size of the barcode field because this is an A4 sheet and that's what that mask is. So I'm now going to add sublocation, no. So you go author. So there's my author. Now I will go save. Then I will go save, and then I will go preview, okay, or I can regenerate again, or just go generate, and it's exactly the same report. And there's location is English store, and there's Dahl. Then the next one is Adams, okay, and then the next, and that's it. Now let me take the report writing to a whole new level. Let's go home and let's go loans report or overdues, especially now that it's toward the end of the year. So I want to find out what books are still on loan. So what I do is I just go current loans. Loans by classification. And I just go open. And who do I want the loans for? And I can say the year level that I want is primary. So class grade equal to primary, okay? And I also want year 12s. Okay, primary and year 12s. Now I just go generate. So So there's my year 12 report. Okay, and you can see there's no primary. That's because we don't have any primaries that have any loans outstanding. Now you might want to send that to the year 12 teacher, so we'll get rid of that, okay, and generate that. That's my year 12 report, and then I can go email, and I want to email this. Let's choose a date. So as of Monday, I'm sending it to the year 12. So hi Joanne, here are the year 12 loans, and you'll put Joanne's email address, Joanne at whatever, and I can go send now, and if I click here, that email report will go to them. But I can go, no, if I can email them the year 12, why don't I schedule it? So basically weekly, this report will go to this person, will go with that subject, and will be all the data. So I could have done one for year 12, then I can exit out, do another, and schedule it weekly. You don't have to do it anymore, just schedule it. So every week they'll get it. And if you don't want to do it anymore, just go disable it, and it will disable that schedule. And that's how you can schedule any report. So have fun. You can't damage the system at all. Go to YouTube. If you didn't get something here, or we spoke too fast, or we didn't speak about it, and there's a particular issue, why not go to SmartSuite Reports and play the long version and have a look at reports in detail, custom reports. Okay. Enjoy. Have a great time. It's Michael wishing you a very Merry Christmas. We hope that you have an enjoyable, safe holiday. And God's blessing go with you.